Across oceans, deserts, mountains, and ice, some places remain beautifully untouched, remote corners where time slows, nature dominates, and life adapts in extraordinary ways. From the sun-drenched atolls of Laura in the Marshall Islands to the volcanic cliffs of Vestmannaeyjar, Iceland, and the mysterious Moai guardians of Hangaroa on Easter Island, each location tells a story of resilience and wonder. Discover the windswept silence of Fula, Scotland, and the uninhabited mystery of Bouvet Island, Earth's most isolated landmass. Go underground with locals in Coober Pedy, Australia, and northward to the icy extremes of Svalbard and Ittoqqortoormiit, Greenland. Stroll the car-free mountain village of Saas-Fee, Switzerland, feel the soul-freezing cold of Oymyakon, Russia, and stand in awe at Namibia's haunting Skeleton Coast. These places are hard to reach, but impossible to forget.
Laura, Marshall Islands. Laura is a small, secluded town located on the western tip of Majuro Atoll in the Marshall Islands, deep in the heart of the Pacific Ocean. With its sparse population and peaceful atmosphere, it's the perfect escape for travelers seeking solitude and a private retreat away from the crowds. There are no shopping malls, no neon lights, just narrow dirt paths winding through coconut groves, calm turquoise waters, and the steady rhythm of waves crashing gently on the shore. The local people live simply, relying on traditional fishing, coastal gardening, and strong community ties. In the afternoons, children swim in the ocean, while elders mend fishing nets or share stories under the shade of palm trees. For visitors, Laura offers more than just relaxation. It's a rare glimpse into a pure and undisturbed way of life, where time seems to slow down in the embrace of the open sea.
Vestmannaeyjar, Iceland. Located off the southern coast of Iceland, Vestmannaeyjar is a remote volcanic archipelago made up of 14 main islands and over 30 smaller islets, home to around 4,000 resilient inhabitants. Isolated from the mainland, the islands are shaped by fire and wind, with dramatic sea cliffs, black sand beaches, and ancient lava fields. Life here is defined by nature's rhythm. Fishermen set sail at dawn, puffins nest along the cliffs in summer, and the community gathers each August for a vibrant festival celebrating their survival. In 1973, a surprise volcanic eruption forced the entire town to evacuate. Yet the people returned, rebuilt, and stayed. Today, Vestmannaeyjar stands as a testament to Icelandic endurance, a village surrounded by raw, untamed beauty, where daily life unfolds between the sea and the sky.
Hangaroa, Easter Island, Chile. Hangaroa is the main town on Easter Island, a remote volcanic island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, thousands of kilometers from mainland Chile. Isolated yet legendary, this tiny village is the heart of one of the world's most mysterious cultures. Just outside town, the iconic Moai statues, massive stone heads carved by the ancient Rapa Nui people, stand silently along wind-swept cliffs, watching over the island. In Hangaroa, tradition meets modern life. Locals still speak the Rapa Nui language, wear woven garments during festivals, and share stories passed down for generations. Visitors can explore lush volcanic landscapes, ancient ceremonial platforms, and breathtaking coastal views, all within walking distance. Whether you're attending a sunset dance performance, enjoying freshly grilled tuna, or listening to drums under the stars, Hangaroa offers a rare chance to step into living history on one of the world's most isolated and magical islands. Fula, Scotland's remote island of silence and sky. Fula, one of the most remote inhabited islands in the United Kingdom, sits like a forgotten fragment of time off the west coast of Shetland, Scotland. With just a handful of residents, many of whom live by farming and tending sheep, this tiny island is a world apart. There's no supermarket, no traffic, and sometimes no ferry for days. But what Fula offers is something far rarer: wild, untouched beauty. Towering sea cliffs drop dramatically into crashing waves, while thousands of seabirds, including puffins and great skuas, fill the skies. The island is steeped in Norse heritage, and locals still observe traditional festivals and rhythms tied to the land. On Fula, silence is not emptiness, it's presence. It's the wind whispering through grass, the cry of a gull at dawn, the steady rhythm of a life lived slowly, in harmony with the elements. Visiting here feels like stepping out of time. Bouvet Island, Earth's most isolated island. Bouvet Island is a remote, uninhabited volcanic island in the South Atlantic Ocean and one of the most isolated places on Earth. A dependency of Norway, this icy, wind-battered landmass is almost entirely covered by glaciers and surrounded by towering cliffs and rough seas. With no permanent residents and no ports, reaching Bouvet is nearly impossible, accessible only by ship in rare, calm conditions. There are no villages, no trees, no roads, just black volcanic rock, frozen mist, and the constant howl of wind. Yet its mystery has drawn scientists, filmmakers, and adventurers alike. Seals rest on its shores, seabirds circle overhead, and in the silence, the island feels untouched by time. Bouvet is not a destination for the average traveler. It's a ghostly symbol of Earth's wildest frontier, where the planet still roars in solitude. Coober Pedy, Australia's underground desert town. Coober Pedy is one of the most unusual towns on Earth, located in the heart of the South Australian desert, over 850 kilometers from Adelaide. With blistering temperatures and little shade above ground, most of the town's 1,000 residents live, shop, and even worship underground in homes called dugouts carved into the hillsides. The town was born during an opal rush in 1915 and is now known as the opal capital of the world. Above ground, the landscape looks like a scene from another planet, dry, red, dotted with mining shafts and piles of excavated earth. But underground, life thrives. Cool homes, cozy churches, bars, art galleries, and even hotels exist in this hidden world. Coober Pedy is not just a place to visit, it's an experience of human resilience, creativity, and life beneath the surface.
Svalbard, deep in the Arctic Ocean, is where polar bears outnumber people and the sun vanishes for months. In Longyearbyen, life unfolds among icy peaks and frozen fjords. Locals carry rifles for safety, not hunting, and children learn in a land ruled by snow and silence. It's a harsh yet heartwarming frontier, where survival meets serenity and nature remains untamed. Ittoqqortoormiit, Greenland's frozen edge of the world, is one of the coldest and most remote towns on Earth. Surrounded by glaciers and fjords, life here runs on seal hunting, dog sleds, and deep tradition. With months of darkness and rare outside contact, the community finds warmth in resilience, beauty in silence, and meaning in every snow-covered step.
Saas-Fee, the car-free pearl of the Swiss Alps. Saas-Fee, the Pearl of the Alps, is a car-free mountain village nestled among Switzerland's highest peaks. No traffic, just crisp air, snowy paths, and wooden chalets beneath a deep blue sky. Reached only by foot or electric taxi, life here is quiet and magical. Locals ski, garden, and gather by candlelight. It's not just a village, it's pure alpine serenity. Oymyakon, the coldest inhabited place on Earth. Oymyakon, deep in Siberia, is the coldest inhabited place on Earth, where winter drops below -50 degrees Celsius. Cars run non-stop to avoid freezing, and breath turns to ice. Yet life goes on. Children walk to school, families raise livestock, and rivers are fished through thick ice. In this frozen silence, Oymyakon stands as a symbol of raw human endurance. The last destination today is Skeleton Coast, Namibia's mysterious desert shoreline. Namibia's Skeleton Coast is one of Earth's most hauntingly beautiful places, where the desert meets the Atlantic in a surreal clash of fog, sand, and shipwrecks. Bleached bones, rusted hulls, and endless silence tell stories of survival. Yet life thrives here. Lions, jackals, and flamingos roam the dunes. Remote and wild, it's nature's raw, unforgiving masterpiece.
In a world growing louder and faster, these remote places remind us of the power of silence, simplicity, and human resilience. From frozen frontiers to desert shores, life finds a way, carving meaning into the most unlikely corners of the earth. These aren't just destinations, they are living stories of endurance, beauty, and wonder. So when the noise fades, perhaps the most profound discoveries begin at the edge of the world. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our channel Trip for Life to explore the new destinations.